All right, we are on to another episode of the Roman Ascension campaign. Let's see what we need to be working on right now. This little, this is the last remnant of the Etruscan League, and we're kind of just letting the clock run out on them because they're trying to lure us into a naval battle, and frankly, I don't want a naval battle, so we're just going to avoid that. We're going to end the turn. We should have a decent amount of money the next turn, so one thing we'll be able to do with that is we're sending this army up here, which was at Eulalia. Didn't get to fight at Eulalia. I sent my largest army and didn't do anything with it. We're going to send them up here to recover some of their units. I think that's why, if you notice, the Etruscan League just moved their army there. Let's see. Okay, so they want me to research technology in the philosophy category. That's doable. If I were to speed up, could I get on land? Because I want to get away from that other fleet, but it doesn't appear that I can. Okay, good. Got on land. That's what I wanted. Now, one too many cavalry train there. Okay, so I'm training that army back up, and in one turn they'll be completely ready to go. I'm also going to move this fleet back into port at Eulalia. I'm going to upgrade Eulalia to a civil settlement. And that's a turn well spent. Oh, this guy here has leveled up again. I have him doing military training, so this veteran of mine, this pansy guy that doesn't fight but that helps all my of my soldiers out, at least, gets some new abilities every couple turns, which is good. All right, we're going to end the turn. For those of you watching thinking, wow, there hasn't been a lot going on for the last couple of episodes, I am biding my time a little bit, and the reason for that is that it is actually a lot harder than it seems, or that it may seem if you've been watching from the beginning, to charge up into this next province above the Italian peninsula. What's modern-day Genoa here, Medlin, modern-day Milan, and Batavium. These three cities, which I think Batavium, that's modern-day Venice. I'm almost positive. I'm not completely sure though. First of all, they're owned by three different states right now. There's a large army at Batavium, so in order to take this province, I have to fight three different peoples, which may have territory elsewhere as well. And I have trade going with these guys as well. So by attacking them, eventually I will lose some income by going after them. But the main thing is, these guys are just tougher than the Etruscan League. They are. All right, so this army is completely finished training up, and I'm going to leave them here in Velathri. Or am I? Ooh, this is interesting. Their last army is hanging out here. I have the ability to, because Eulalia can train units for the fleet. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Alright, so this is going to take some turns to build up, and they probably won't give me this long. But notice what's happened. The Etruscans have moved their fleet to right outside of Eulalia, but there's not much left of their men. There's really not. So if they attack, I should be in good shape. I don't have my army there, so this could be an interesting next turn. But we'll see how it goes. But anyway, yes, as I was saying, these guys are tough to attack, so that's why I am biding my time. That's my explanation. Hope it's not too frustrating that I seem like I'm not doing much. This is the beginning of the Roman Empire, and I don't want to go charging in with one of my strongest armies and just be slaughtered, because that can happen early on, and I don't want it to happen. That would be bad. We have complete control of the political situation right now, though, which is great. Alright, we're going to end the turn, and I guarantee, well, no, I'm not going to guarantee you, but I bet it's very likely that these Etruscans right here are going to pull something right now. No, they didn't. They're just going to raid, which gives me a chance to build up. Oh, you guys are idiots.
My ancestors have spoken well of you, and so we offer a treaty. The worthy make the best friends.
I love that guy's voice. I am going to take him up on this now, because I'm not going to attack Venice first. I think I'm going to go this way. Since I already own territory here, I'm going to try and just kind of stick near the territory I already have. And I have trade with them as well. So it doesn't behoove me to attack them right away. I'm going to try and go that way. So I will take him up on the non-aggression pact. All right. We've completed... I've got some things to handle here. All right, so we completed that last research assignment. And they wanted us to research something in... By doing that, by the way, we're going to have cheaper buildings, which would be nice. They want us to research something in philosophy. I have no problem with that, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Also, looks like we have one of our female subjects that has gained some notoriety. Sempronia Balba, a member of your family, has been dabbling in surgery. His, well, in this case her, skill with a knife leaves a little to be desired, and the pile of bodies is becoming difficult to hide. Goodness. What do we do? What do I usually do in this situation? This is a scenario that can pop up, but I can't remember what the outcomes are. And they're not always the same. Well, let's go ahead and out her. It says him, but it's clearly a female surgeon. Interesting. See what happens with that in the next turn. Alright, what else is going on here? I'm going to train one more unit. Alright, I will let them raid for now. They can raid all they want, because their units are still dying, they're still out to sea, and they haven't been in port for a while, so they're running out of supplies. They're not in good shape, and we're just going to kind of run out the clock on the Etruscan League rather than wasting our units trying to fight them. Oh, look! Syracuse has retaken Lilybaeum. It's good news. I'm going to go ahead and prepare to attack them. We're going to move them as far down as we can. This army was hanging out in Neapolis for a while to make sure this army didn't get any funny ideas. But now that they're kind of harassing Eulalia, I'm going to move down and make a play for Syracuse, which will probably happen in the next turn if we're lucky. We'll see. What else can we do here? We're going to upgrade this mine in Velothri. Get some additional money there. Oh, we can also upgrade... Excellent, we can upgrade the auxiliary barracks in Magna Graecia, which we will do. Also, I can do some additional recruiting, I think, next turn. So let's end the turn.
A treaty between us would please the gods and give our enemies much to think about. Well?
No. I thought about it. And the answer is no. Alright, so now these guys are down here again. They must have noticed that I withdrew the army from. Goodness. Well, I lost some influence because of that situation, which has reduced me back to exalted influence. Still in good shape. I can secure a promotion and probably fix that problem completely. Yep, there we go. So I just promoted my general that's up here now. Alright, so some interesting new unit options. Auxiliary infantry. Nobody I want to recruit except for maybe the war dogs. Let's go ahead and bring the war dogs into the fold. These guys are completely ready to go up here. Okay. Let's end the turn. It looks like a Syracuse fleet is hanging out at the very tip of the boot there. It's very interesting. Wonder what they think they're doing. The Etruscans are very near Neapolis now, which is adorable, by the way. Alright, my veteran has leveled up again. Give him the Valor skill. This army would be next to pitiful if it attacked Neapolis, so I'm just going to ignore it. I guess maybe I'll move Legio Italica down to Roma so that I can get to Neapolis in one turn if I needed to. But that's all I'm going to do. Eulalia can be upgraded, so I'm going to upgrade Eulalia. And let's do a... How are we doing on food, Eulalia? Alright, tell you what. Let's do a consecrated ground because we want to start converting that area to be... Oh, it's already Latin. Interesting. Okay, so we don't need that. In that case, they do need food, so let's go ahead and build a farm. Alright, life is going to get interesting now. We are marching into Syracuse's lands. Ooh! That's one of their generals. I could ambush him right now because he wasn't expecting me. This unit is in fast march mode. And when they're in fast march, if I can manage to attack them, it will be an ambush. But this is going to be such a small battle compared to the Battle of Syracuse, which I'm going to go ahead and launch. I will declare war. Oh, Carthage is here. They're here to fight Syracuse as well. Alright, so we are going to go for Syracuse, and it looks like the odds are steeped in our favor. And we're going to go for Syracuse, the capital city of the Syracuse peoples, in the very next episode. I hope you'll join me. See you next time.